Hi everyone, I'm back today with another journal with me in my regular size traveler's notebook. And this traveler's notebook cover is from Falcon Travelers, which I have sort of like a review video on this, and I really love this cover. So let's just start. It's been a while since I journal in my standard size and I'm very excited. So I am going to be using quite a lot of elements in this spread, but the style is my usual vintage style. So here I'm just taking out a few pieces of vintage like paper. All these are not actually vintage paper, they are like memo pad and have vintage prints on them. So I'm going to be tearing up some of the pieces to form a collage. So I hope everyone has been staying safe at home during the lockdown period. Here at my place, we're still under lockdown, just that my company, or the company I work for, it manufactures glove. I think I mentioned this in my previous video, so we're actually allowed to run on full production because glove is very essential at this moment. Anyway, back to my journal with me. So I'm putting everything down with this very cute glue stick that I recently got from Taobao. And I really like it because it's very convenient and it's easy to maneuver. So here I'm just showing you the new glue stick that I got. And I am going to be using this sort of like a collage stem from Lihao paper as a background, and also I'll be using another stem from Yuwu Studio. This is like a plant stem, and yeah, I'll be gluing down that piece of paper before I put down this stem. I normally use glue tape if the paper is squarish or have straight lines edges. But if it's like tear up paper, I normally will use glue stick or glue, liquid glue. And here I'm going to be using this new Sachihata ink pad in sort of like a brown color, dark brown color. I really love this ink pad. They are very detailed, and it's very, the color is very bright as well. And this is another color ink pad which is in gray, so it's a good or a very nice color to use as a background. Next up, I'm going to be using this English sentence stem. And for this, I'll be using the Stays On Jet Black ink pad. Now, some of you ask, how did I manage not to smear after I stamped down on the vellum paper? So the answer is stays on. And here I'm taking out this very cute punctuation stamp set that I also recently got from Taobao. Next up, I want to use this hours stem set. Now, I did use a lot of stem on this spread. Yep, it's been a while since I did some stamping, so yeah, I love to use stem anyway. Next up, I'm gonna be using a piece of sticker. I think it's a floral sticker, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I gonna put this down first? No, yeah, there we go. I will be putting down this forward sticker. I think this sticker I bought it from an Instagram seller called Craft Together. I'll be linking everything down below. Else, if not from the Instagram seller, then it must be from Shopee or Taobao. And I love this ticket on this vellum paper, and I have like a whole set of them. I think they're very good in creating a collage. And here I'm going to be using this punch from EK Success, one of my favorite punch brand. I like Frisca as well, but Frisca is a bit hard to come by in my country, I would say. So EK Success is mostly my top choice for punch. And this is like a floral pattern punch, which it will create a link of flower. There we go. So I'll be trimming it down to the length that I want. And then I'll be gluing it down with my glue stick. Yep. But before that, I'll be putting down a strip of washi as a background. Now this paper that I used to punch out this floral string is actually a regular craft paper. It's not the cardstock craft paper, but it's just normal craft paper. Yep. So I because I'm doing a collage and I don't want my spread to be too bulky, so I use regular craft paper. Sorry if I sounded a bit like talking in whisper mode, because my son is actually asleep and I need to be in the room with him, so I don't want to wake him up or disturb him. So yeah, I'm actually talking quite near to the speaker when I'm doing this voiceover, so I hope it's still clear enough. And next up, I'm going to do another small collage on the right side of the spread with the remaining paper that I've tear out previously to do the collage on the left side. Next up, I'll be using this receipt stamp from Taobao, and like previously I've mentioned, I love to use the Stays On ink pad on vellum paper because not only that it's permanent after it dries, but it dries very quickly. So now I'm just tearing out the excess part of the vellum paper, and I want to use, actually I wanted to use another stamp. This is also a ticket stamp, so I've stamped on this craft paper, but I think the Stays On stamp is a bit dry compared to regular stamp, so it didn't turn out very good, so I ended up didn't use that. I should have used the Sachihata, because I think on craft paper you need to use a more watery ink pad. Anyway, I will cut up this floral ring or floral string that I've punched out previously, so I'm going to be gluing that down first. And next up, I am going to take genuine vintage tickets from my vintage tickets collection, which you'll be seeing in a while. Here I'm just tearing out a little bit more of the vintage receipt that I've stamped on the vellum paper. At first I tried to find something in my zipper pouch that I carried with, but then I don't think it's that nice, so I end up taking out another piece of tickets from my collection here in this folder. I want a smaller piece actually. And here I'm just trying to find not only a smaller piece but the color that will go with my spread. So I ended up going with this brown with the green stripe vintage tickets. And I'm going to be using this Tim Holtz tiny stapler, or they call it tiny attacher. It's absolutely cute, as the stapler is so tiny that I love to use it in my spread. So I'm going to be putting everything down with my glue tape. Next up, I want to do this distress on by using this stencil. It's like the coffee stain from Tim Holtz. And I'm going to be using a blending tool. And the distress ink that I'll be using is this, I think it's called Ice Burst color. It's a bit like a light blue color, but more of a mated light blue color, yeah. So I'll be, what you call this actually, is it distressing? I don't think so, it's just maybe distressing using a stencil. So this coffee stain stencil is actually one of my favorite stencil to use. And after this, I'll be putting down the date and the day. So I'll be stamping down the date first with my shiny date stamp using the Stays On Jet Black ink pad. Next up, I will just I think the other letter in the day, can't remember. Let's have a look. How do I put in the day? Oh no, I'll be using this alphabet stamp set to stamp in the day, which is, I think, what day is it? The 19th? Is it a Sunday? Sorry, I did this actually on the Sunday itself, but then I only voice over today, which is already like Friday. Yep. There we go, and then I will start to write in my journal, I think. Is there something else I did? No, so I will now putting in my journal. Now, I think this is the first time I recorded to my journal writing. Yep. Usually I'll just cut off after I've set up my spread, but well, I felt that you guys might want to see how my handwriting is. And here at the end, I felt that the empty space there is a bit too, I don't know, too weird or too obvious. So I'll be putting down a strip of washi and also this girl sticker. And that's it. My spread and journal is completed. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys do enjoy, and hope that my video will bring you some inspiration or some positive thought during this lockdown period. So again, thank you guys for watching, and until I see you guys next time, stay safe and stay positive.